Hello traders, it's your one and only Forex Skill Coach Team Legend, and I'm super excited having you guys here on this today. In case if this is your first time on my channel, I don't want you to miss anything because on this channel I post strategies and I teach how to trade and win in the Forex market. Okay, and I post strategies to trade the boom and crash market, the volatility, and all the rest. So I don't want you to miss anything. So could you do me a favor and hit the subscribe button? Also turn on the notification bell. All right, if you've done that, thank you very much and I'm grateful. So let's go straight into the business of today. In this training, in this tutorial, all right, I want to teach you how to analyze the volatility market. Okay, because I've been getting a lot of requests from a lot of my subscribers who have been asking me to analyze the forex market for them, the volatility market, sorry. So I'll be doing that now on this. I'll be using the volatility 100 index. Okay, if you wonder which platform I'm using the TradeView platform to analyze. Okay, so before we get started, if you are not in my Telegram channel, endeavor to do so, because over there is where I give signals. I give free signals, and I enlighten traders so much. Okay, so uh, let us look at an analysis I gave them last night. I gave my traders this analysis last night. Okay, and this analysis quotes that the market is currently on a downtrend, as you can see. Okay, it quotes that the market is currently what, on a downtrend. All right, on a downtrend, and at this junction the market was facing some certain amount of range. You see, it went up here, went down. All right, it was just making some lower highs. Okay, ranging, going down, and on this junction. So after analyzing the market, I figured out that this market probably could get to this junction and decide to bounce back, to break out from this support level. Okay, that was my first imagination, that the market could break out from this support level because that's the latest support level for the downtrend of the market. All right, so on the other hand, I also thought that the market, if the market does not bounce back from this junction, it could decide to go and retest this resistant level here and then gain enough strength to push down. All right, because this level seems to have become an obvious resistant level, because it has been tested once, tested almost here. All right, tested here, and then that was why I was thinking that it might decide to retest it one more time to gain strength to push down. Okay, so that was why I decided that, okay, if it does not bounce back from here, if it breaks this level, then it means the market might decide to want to go to this level to break this level. And you might be wondering, why do I say it's gonna, why do I talk about this certain level? I was thinking this market is gonna bounce from here down, because if you notice, this is another trend line I placed here, proving that the market sometime came here and gained support to push back. It came down and gained another support to push back. Okay, so at this junction also here, it gained a certain resistance before it broke out. So here became an obvious support or resistant level. Okay, as you can see here, it was a resistance here at this junction. So that was why I said, okay, since this is so obvious, it means this might be where the market might want to get to and bounce down. Or if it breaks through, it might then decide to do the same thing it did here by doing what? Going over to retest this level to bounce down. Okay, So now let us get to the chart, and then you will see how the market played. All right, going to the chart. So this is the chart. All right, this is exactly the chart. And then if we play this a bit, you can see what happened. You can see what happened. As predicted, the market got to this level and then did what? Bounced and broke through that support level. As you can see, this is exactly what happened according to my prediction. Okay, so this is the same chart as you saw me post in my Telegram channel. Okay, so those of you who were online last night, it was around 11 or 12 11 p.m. or 12 a.m. As at that time when I posted it. So those of you who were online and who followed the charts would understand what just happened. It has just broken down as predicted. Okay, it went to this level and retested this resistance level and gained enough strength to push down. So the prediction was actually that if it did not respect it at this junction and decided to break out, the next place that it could gain enough resistance to push down could have been here and then push down. So as we can see clearly, the market gained enough strength at this junction and pushed down. All right, so imagine if at this junction, okay, we noticed it because I later slept off. Okay, I later slept off, but if I was awake to notice this move, okay, now some people might be asking, how do you even know if it's a good time to take the trade? Now this is what, as you can see, this candlestick, this is what we call an engulfing candlestick. All right, if you're in my Telegram channel, you would notice I've posted once, twice or more than twice, candlestick patterns, okay, both photos and ebooks concerning candlestick patterns, and I always advise you guys to read those books as I post them on the channel, okay, because it's gonna teach you a lot, especially for those of you who are looking forward to joining my academy when it starts by March. Okay, those ebooks are really going to be important because I'm going to be using some of them to train you. Okay, I'm going to use it to explain much more to your understanding. All right, so this when you see this candlestick pattern, it's called an engulfing candlestick pattern, and because it's a downtrend, and as you can see is a bearish candlestick, so you can call it a bearish candlestick pattern, proving that the market could gain strength to push down. So if I was awake at that moment when this market began moving like this, I would have understood that, okay, this one is proving to me that the market could go down, and after this gain another strength again here on this other candlestick. Okay, then a little consolidation at this moment. Okay, a little consolidation at this momentum. Then after the little consolidation, it showed another full strength engulfing candlestick pattern that broke out through that that support level that we were looking at. Okay, it broke through it, and then at that time you should have known it's a good time to sell because the market has shown the sellers has shown full strength right from this junction. Okay, so if the sellers has showed full strength right from this junction, and then you saw another confirmation of this junction breaking through with a powerful engulfing candlestick pattern, then it shows that, okay, I guess this market is ready to sell since it has gone to gain a full strength from from an obvious resistance level. Okay, so imagine if you took your trade. Okay, so imagine if you took your trade from, let's say, somewhere here, okay, somewhere here, and then sold all the way here. You should know that would have been a good profit. Let us see. Let's see. Taking your trade, let's say from this junction. Okay, imagine if we took our trade. Okay, imagine if we took our trade from this junction. Okay, and then our risk to reward, we bring the risk down, and then our reward, we're looking something like here. Okay, because it is beginning to reverse here, as you can see. And if we look at the chart, we must find out the reason why this is happening. We're going to get into that in a couple of minutes. Let me just show you something. So imagine if you took your trade from this level, all right, placing your risk to be here, probably because this is forex, anything can happen. Okay, so your risk here, and then your profits all the way, let's say here. Okay, you would see yourself making risking, just let's say you're risking 30 pips to aim 101 pip. Okay, so you'll be in a great profit if you took the trade. Okay, so let's go straight now into analysis. All right, let's go straight into making an analysis right now. I'll go straight now to, okay, so this is the 1 hour time frame. All right, this is a 1 hour time frame. If we decide, currently, as you can see, the market is going up again. So let's figure out, like I told you, I told you I was gonna tell you what's happening here. So let's go over to the, let's say, the 4 hour time frame. We go to the 4 hour time frame. Let's see what's happening at this junction. At this junction, we get to notice that something had happened here in the past. Like I told you in my last, the last video I posted concerning support and resistance, I taught you that the factors about support and resistance is all about the past and the present. Okay, so you can use the past to understand what's happening in the present, and also use it to identify or figure out or predict what could happen in the future. Okay, so this is the current line, price line right now. You get to notice that this area has served as a support level before in the past, and has also served as a resistance level in the past. Okay, and if we look further, we would also find out that, okay, all right, so let's not just go straight to all this past of a thing. Let's go straight to business. Okay, so that's why whatever is happening here right now is respecting a previous support or resistance level of the past. So you can come over to the 15-minute time frame right now, and then decide to look at what's currently happening, 15-minute presence. Okay, so the market stopped here, right, and is beginning to go to this level, and the market stopped here, all right, probably because of what, a previous support or resistance that has happened in the past, and now has gotten to this junction, and at this junction right now, we get to find out that the market has is beginning to push back, all right, beginning to pull back, and that's because of this junction here. That's because here was once a support level, and now has become resistant to this level. That is why it's rejecting at this momentum. Okay, you can see it rejecting gradually. All right, so now if you want to analyze this kind of a market, okay, if you want to analyze this kind of a market, your thought now should be that, okay, since the market is respecting this level right now, so there's every tendency, since it's a downtrend, the first thing you want to understand is your trend. All right, the direction of the market. So it's a downtrend. So since it's a downtrend, my thoughts right now is that this market will have to continue going down, isn't it? But before it goes down, it's facing some trials here. So there's every tendency for this market to, since it has touched here and it's beginning to pull back, there's every tendency for this market to have to, I'll put it here. Expectation right now is that since the market is a downtrend coming down and gain support to push up here, all right, got rejected and pushed up again, now is pulling back downward. My expectation is that this market will have to break it down continuously, or it might come over here and decide to gain another strength for support to push up. And don't get it twisted, all right? This is one thing that makes most traders lose money, especially beginners. Okay, when they see a market like this and their mind is telling them that it's gonna get here now and break down, and then they finally find out that the market actually broke through, they'll be like, what? Has the market changed the direction? Then let's buy. I don't advise you to rush in to buy until you get proper confirmation. So now that the market has gotten to this support level, all right, you can see it's retraced back to retest a certain resistant level and now pushed back again. Now it's going up again. So my thought right now is that this market will decide to touch here, all right, and do what? And push down. Or it could decide to touch here, all right, and decide to break out to retest a certain another resistant level, like what you see doing right now. Okay, that is why it's always important you always have future ideas. Okay, have a plan. If you set a plan A, set a plan B. All right, don't put all your egg in a basket like some people always say. In this kind of case, what it means is don't just say it's gonna test here and come back. No, because it could break out like it's doing right now. And now it's breaking out. It simply means it's looking for another resistant level to gain strength to push down. So now it has broken out through this resistant level. What you have to do is to keep watching it and to see what it's going to do. Now the imagination right now is that it has to get to this level. Okay, since it has broken out from here, then the next plan is that it could get here and then gain strength to push fully down. Okay, that's the next that should be your plan B. Okay, that should be your plan B. Since this is your plan A, this should now be your plan B. And then if you get a notice that the market breaks out this one again, then you should look for the next resistance level and place your trend line on that junction. Okay, like this is another resistance level, as you can see. So you just have to keep observing it, okay, and make sure that you are being watchful to, and don't trade in with panic. Just be technical on this. Okay, it's a simple thing, but it's just all about you putting your mind down and watch the market. Okay, so now that is doing this right, next thing you want to watch out is for a candlestick pattern to give you another indication. Your first indication is your support and resistance. Your second indication is your candlestick pattern. Okay, the candlestick pattern, so it could form a candlestick, it could form a bearish pattern right now, or it could form a bullish pattern. Whichever pattern it forms will enable you understand what could really happen in the next minute. Okay, you see if it's trying to fight through this level, that's because here is also some kind of a support and resistance level in one way or the other. All right, everywhere there are a lot of support and resistance levels everywhere. There are a lot of support and resistance levels everywhere. It's just you understanding what's happening. Okay, a lot of resistance levels everywhere. where. Okay, so what you want to do right now is to watch out what the market is actually doing. Okay, it has touched this resistance level, and what is happening is beginning to push down. Now it's going to find difficulty breaking through here. Just watch. You would notice it will get here. All right, when it gets here, okay, is now pushing down. All right, so it means it has gained strength here to be able to break through here. All right, if it breaks through here, it will continue going down. So you can see it's beginning to go up again, so it's going to struggle to break through, and if it breaks through, its next fight will then have to be on this junction. After fighting on this junction, if it gets enough strength to break out, it's going to move, and if it doesn't get enough strength, it will have to do what? To go back up again to retest somewhere to push down. So this is just a simple technical analysis, okay? Something you can just follow technically. All right, so what we are going to do right now is to be on the watch out of what is happening. Okay, what is happening. Let's go over to the 5-minute time frame so we can see a bigger picture of what's happening here. Okay, so we have a bigger picture of what's happening here. This is the junction where the nonsense is happening. So here right now, this is the prediction, right? And then the next prediction is here. The next prediction is here, right? This is the next prediction. So we're gonna watch out what's happening. As you can see on the 5-minute time frame here, it has formed a candlestick pattern that we should put into consideration. Okay, so this candlestick pattern is identified as a shooting star candlestick pattern. All right, we just wait for it to form this one completely in order for us to really know what it's all about. Okay, so we're gonna watch out what the market is trying to form. So it's all about being patient. You need to be patient. Don't just say, it has touched this level, let me sell, it's gonna go down. Before the next thing you just find out is it's gonna go up to retest. That's why traders lose money. Okay, especially traders who are beginners, who have even learned a little part of all this technical analysis of a thing. They'll now be like, oh yeah, I've learned how to do technical analysis. So when it touches this resistance, it has to go down. So now it is touched it, let me sell, and then you find it going up, boom, and then you'll be like, oh shit, I lost it. So you need to be patient. Watch what is telling you. The market is trying to tell you something. You need to watch out. What is it telling me? Why is it struggling here? What's happening? Is there a support or resistance? What's really going on at this junction? Okay, so we're gonna have to be patient to watch out what's happening. All right, I don't want this video to be longer than this, so let me okay, I had to pause the video for a while so that we would see what's happening. All right, and now as we can see, as predicted, the market has gotten to this level right now. Okay, let's take it down this. Okay, this is it. All right, so as you can see, the market has gotten to this level and is doing what we call it has retested the resistance level, as you see here, and now it's beginning to push back again. So what you just need to do is to keep watching out what's happening. All right, some people will be like, at this junction I should have bought all the way from here, a lot of money should have been made. Wow, well, how would you know that it was ever gonna do that? Okay, so that's why I always advise my traders, it's best when you trade with a trend. Okay, forex is every day. Forex is today, tomorrow, next. Okay, so if you don't make money buying this little thing, you're still gonna make money when it's on its normal selling trend. So all you are doing is not waste of time. Rather what you're doing is observing, waiting for the right time to take your trade. Okay, so if you observe the market and then find out that it ends up retesting this level, and goes back up and breaks through again, it does not mean the market has changed direction. It's still looking for where to gain a stronger resistance to break through. Okay, as you can see, it's about to do something funny again. So if it breaks through here, the next thing you want to do is to place the next resistance level. Okay, you want to place the next resistance level and then watch out for it. It could be here, it could be here, whichever place it could be. All right, so then when you place it, what you want to do, you want to draw something like this. You want to draw something like this, okay? And then to tell anyone you're trying to explain to that this market might end up coming here and shoot up, okay, gain strength to push down. Okay, so this now is automatically the prediction. All right, I'll remove this now. All right, so this automatically is the prediction for the volatility 100 index currently. All right, so I'll make sure I try and post this video ASAP, so that anyone who watches it could know what to look out for in the V100 index now. Okay, so this is what we are looking out for right now. So since this was our first prediction, it's going to push down and did not push down, so we can decide to remove this one right now. I'll decide to remove this one, okay, and then I'm looking out for something like this. Okay, I'm looking out for something like this. At the same time, you could also put it to be something like this. Okay, whichever way. The fact is, have a plan A and a plan B. Okay, so this market could decide that here is strong enough for him, push down. All right, and it could decide that it's not strong enough and decide to come and retest. So this is the idea. Okay, this is just the idea. All right, so I hope this works for you guys, and for the meantime, make sure you keep winning. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you haven't. Join my Telegram channel if you haven't.